this technique is going to be about using one. This technique is about using one called Echo in After Effects. So if I jump into After Effects, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new solid. So I'll go Layer, New, Solid. I'm going to choose Yellow. OK. Click off. And then I'm going to get the Type tool, and I'm going to type in my name. And I'm just going to give it a fill of none and a line of red fill, none. Switch off caps lock, and I'm going to move it up here. And if I move the playhead back to the beginning, I'm just going to go S for scale, and I'm going to reduce it down a bit. I'm going to drag that off the page. I'm going to go Shift P for position. Make sure I keyframe that scale, and then as I move it along, drag the position, move it, and I'll drag that right out to the end a bit. All of these I can kind of move the handles and adjust the curves if need be. I'm just going to space these out a little more evenly. Okay, now with the scale at the end, I'm going to scale it up. I'll make it 125 so I know exactly what that scale is. Now I can go, and actually I'll just bring these keyframes in slightly for what I want to do. And that's because I'm going to go Command D. I'm going to go U, and I'm going to take off all those keyframes except for the final one about scale. Now when I come in here, I'm going to go Option or Alt on a PC, left square bracket, and I'm going to crop it. And with this one, I'm going to fill it with white. So that's the way that it ends. So it's going to go from this line work, and then it's going to end with a solid. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look for an effect that's called Echo, and I've already typed it in, so it's here, and I'm going to drop it on this option here. Now the main thing is make sure it says negative, so I'm going to have it negative 0.01. Hit tab, so I've got that. So it's going to move in the right direction because of the negative. And I'm just going to put a really high number in. If I put a smaller number, let's say 20, what you'll see is that the tail kind of follows a bit because there's only 20 of them there. So I want it to have a whole solid line right to the end. So what I'll do is I will check this by going to the end, and I'll type in, let's try 500. 500 is good, so it's going to be there all the way to the end. So now let's hit play and see how it looks. Because it's got add, it's overlaying that red over top, but let's try another technique here. If I just get rid of that top one, just the eye. Oh, I can't see it anyway at this stage, and what we'll do is we'll go right back to the very beginning. We'll click on that that text, and this time we'll fill it with white. And you can see it's giving quite a different response. Now I'll put it on full so we can see what's happening. So fill it with white and a line of red. And if we change the intensity of this from 500, let's say 200, maybe even a wee bit less, let's try 100. Oops. No, let's okay on one. Number of generations, let's try 50. Okay, number of echoes. Okay, so we'll go for the time with the echoes. Let's go. Oh, let's go 0.2. Let's go 0.1. We have to put in a negative value, negative 0.1, 0.05, and we're going to go echo operator, composite, and front. And what you're going to see now is that we see all those lines because it's always placing it in front. So now we can go back and say, okay, what about 500 again for the number of echoes? And let's try negative 0.01 again. And you can see you're getting a different kind of quality now. Let's play that. Let's see how it looks if we go back to the beginning, and this time we'll click on the yellow. So now you're getting the kind of solidity of the yellow because the composite's in front, but you're getting that red line work as well. See what it looks like with composite and back. Oops. Slightly different quality. Maximum, again, a different option. Again, you're getting this kind of odd outline, a little bit like the white before. So this echo operator will give you the look and feel, and when it hits this here, it's going to change to the one sitting in the front, which was white. Except I had the eye switched off. There we go.